Jim McGregor here from TIRIAScast Research. I'm at the Synaptics booth, and I'm going to be going over a couple of demos. And first, I've got Anthony Melvin, who's going to be walking me through a demo. Tell me what I'm looking at here.
What you're looking at here is an ultra-low power Edge AI SoC that we have tailored to help with the PC market. So we're going to help with security, and we're going to help with ease of use. What you're seeing here is our chip SoC that is gathering minutia of your face as you walk by and assigning an identity to you.
Oh,
so
wow.
Based on that identity, we can make decisions on security or presets or anything like that. So what we've done, if you follow me around here, is we've added it to a PC environment. So since I am the user that logged into Windows Hello, it's going to assume that I'm the primary user. It's detected me, it's taken my facial minutia, and it's assigned an ID to me. Now, I'm the only one that can use this PC. No enrollment needed. We just log into Hello, and I am the new user. If I were to get up and walk away and you were to log in, you would become the new user.
What if I stand next to you?
You can stand anywhere you want. We've already identified you, and now we're not going to respond to you anymore.
Oh, okay.
I can show how that works. So this is our elegant take on walk-away lock. If I turn around and I'm not facing my PC anymore and I walk away, all my screens are blurred out. You can't see anything. If you stick your head in there, it won't respond to you. And if anyone were to move the mouse and keyboard, it would instantly lock the PC, protecting
Absolutely.
it.
It doesn't like me anymore.
Now, as I turn around and come back, it sees me, it's identified me, and it unlocks the computer and is ready to go.
What's the range?
The range is about 3 meters. So we can...
Okay, so about 9 feet.
Now, we can do that on a display-by-display basis as well. So let's say you're in a bullpen or a loan officer and you don't want everybody reading everything on your other screens you're not looking at. I'm looking at this display. These are blurred out. We can also dim them if you're worried about power. As I turn my head, it instantly lights up before I can even focus on it. It's so fast.
Wow.
That allows you to protect data that you're not looking at. We also have some nice ease of use types of features here. So in a multi-screen environment, people are losing their mouse cursor, they're shaking their mouse trying to find it. If I look at this display and start to move my mouse there, my cursor will jump to that display. If I look at this display and start to move my mouse there, it'll jump to that display. We only do it when you move your mouse because we don't want that cursor just popping around randomly, but we're saying you have intent. You can use it for drag and drop as well, so if I grab a hold of something and turn my head, I can take it to whichever display I need without having to mouse across all the displays. We have some nice video conferencing features as well. If I'm in a video conference and I have multiple screens, or multiple cameras rather, we'll automatically select the right one. So if I look over here, it's picking that camera. If I look over here, it's picking that camera.
Wow.
People lose their mute button all the time. Oh, I was on mute, sorry. Well, now we have a gesture for that. If I do this, you can see we're going to mute everything. If I do it again, we can unmute everything. Here's another nice one. You're streaming, you're in a web conference, you have to use the restroom, you get up and go to the restroom, all your mics are still lit, your video's still going, you forgot about it. In this case, my video stream is now stopped, my mics are muted, it won't respond to anybody else that's walking by, and it'll stay in that case until I turn around and come back, then everything lights up and is ready to go for me.
Now this is obviously both a hardware and software solution from Synaptics.
Almost completely hardware.
Really?
All of this is performed on an SoC. We are ultra low power, so we have 3 gears. We have an ultra low power gear, which is your modern standby. We're using that just for detection. That runs at about 2 or 3 milliwatts. Then we make a decision. We ramp up one level to about 30 milliwatts, where we decide whether we need to take an action, if it's truly a human, whether it's the right human. And then we'll spike at around 60 to 80 milliwatts for short periods of time just to take actions and then ramp back down.
And can you explain why it's so important to have that extra SoC? I mean, obviously power and battery life.
Power and battery life, security, and decision-making skills. This is just an example of what we can do with it, but any audio or visual input we can take in, identify, make decisions based on that.
So it's acting as basically a sensor hub.
It is. It's almost its own little sensor hub, and we can tie other sensors into it. We can replace ambient light sensors. We can replace color temperature sensors. Any of that stuff that can be brought into that part and used for decision making, we can handle that.
And since it's all hardware, it's very difficult or almost impossible to hack.
Everything is contained on that chip. We have no outputs whatsoever. There's no personally identifiable information on that chip. It's just hash marks, so no user consent is needed and no opt-in is needed.
Okay. Are there any designs we should be expecting coming out with this that we can talk about yet?
We actually just released about 3 days ago with Dell on their new Pro series, so that is now on the market and ready for purchase.
Awesome. That is awesome. So thank you very much.
Not a problem. Thank you very much.
McGregor from Tirias Research again. I'm here with Synaptics and REN to see what REN is doing with Synaptics Astra technology. So, and I'm here with Robert. Robert, what can you tell me about it?
Hi, I'm Robert. I'm representing Green Company, and I'm here to present our latest product, so System on Module, tiny module based on the newest generation Astra SL1680 processor, so most high-end Edge AI-enabled processor from Synaptics portfolio. We are presenting here our demo when our module is implemented on the smart camera reference design that we built at Green. And this demo is running the Arcturus stack for intelligent cameras. It's just to show the capabilities of Edge AI computing. So without any connection to the cloud, we can process all the data from the cameras on the hardware.
And is it just for doing facial recognition, or is it doing? Is it also going to be doing object recognition?
It could be modified, so it could make the person's recognition, object recognition. So this is exactly what the stack is doing. But the processor and our module can be adopted to any kind of Edge AI applications using the voice recognition, video analysis, but also sensor fusion.
I would assume also gesture processing, so commands
Yes,
and everything
yes,
else.
yes, exactly.
So basically the all-in-one gesture control.
Yeah.
And that module that you have,
the whole advantage is that it speeds up the development process. So instead of wasting time of making custom-made electronics, we can use the module and only build the carrier board, and to speed up the development process to build the ready-made solution in way faster time.
And what is the form factor and interface for that module?
It's a LGA, so it's directly solderable to the PCB. So it's very good for industrial applications because of vibrations and so on. And the form factor is 43 by 37 millimeters. So it's the very tiny solution that enables different devices to enable them with Edge AI functionalities.
And is that connecting to the rest of the system through USB, through PCI Express?
We expose all the pins from the processor into our module, so the carrier board can define what kind of interfaces will be implemented there. So it could be both HDMI, USB, PCI Express, and all available interfaces that Astra processor
And that's available now?
Yes, it's available already commercially, and right now we are building the distribution channels to
Now you mentioned industrial applications, so do you expect this also to be supporting industrial temp ranges?
Yes. The processor and our module offers the full industrial temperature range. It's also available in commercial temperature range. Processor is also have a longevity, so it's very well fit for industrial market.
So when you say longevity, are we talking 5 years, 7 years, 10 years?
Above 7 years.
That's great. So no, it's a hardware solution. So it's your I/O hub and your security solution.
Exactly.
So that's great. Robert, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here with Tirias Research, we've done 2 videos already on Synaptics and their new Astra product. Now we're actually going to see it in a product. So this is a really cool demo I'm here with, and he's going to kind of show us a real world application of using Astra.
Hey, my name is Manju. I work for the Astra team, and this is a demo about a dishwasher, talking naturally to the dishwasher. Hi, can I load
Please
glasses?
provide me a little more detail.
Hi, can I load glasses on the dishwasher?
It's fine to run it with a few dishes, but make sure they are loaded properly for the best cleaning results.
How long is the cleaning cycle?
Normal wash cycle takes about 2 hours and 32 minutes.
Can I put plastic in dishwasher?
Yes, but make sure they are labeled as dishwasher safe. Place them on the top rack to avoid melting.
Right. And so this demo consists of 3 different models that's been completely from the open source world. It involves the first model that is from the speech to the text, and then there is a language model, the small language model, that's taking the text and says this belongs to the most appropriate question I have in my database and gives the answer back, and that answer again goes through the text to the speech model and then comes out. All of these 3 models are running locally on the Astra. There's no connectivity to the net required. It is good from the privacy point of view. It is good from the cloud cost management point of view for the device. And you can pull off these kind of language model assistant devices on the edge locally for the price and the power performance that customers are expecting.
And you were asking it how to do things, but you could actually tell it what to do, couldn't you?
Very well, we can do that.
So you just say, okay, it's loaded, please run the dishwasher.
You can
run it on a quick cycle, run it on a whatever.
Exactly.
And for any type of appliance or any type of device.
Correct. And some people might say, no, I know this is a cotton cloth, I don't know how to do the setting. Imagine the life easier. You can say, I'm loaded a cotton, can you please start the cycle?
That's great. And I believe that you just had an announcement earlier this week on a major company working with you on Astra for edge devices.
Correct. That's the future series of the products where we are collaborating with this research team on taking the AI to the next level, both from the hardware and the software ecosystem point of view. But that is not at the product level, but at the NPU, which is the neural network processor that goes inside these main processors. On that, the collaboration was announced.
That's amazing. And just the fact that this is a very small, very low power device.
Yes.
Completely secure, completely local, and running multiple LLM models or SLM models, if you will, yes. On device.
On device.
That's awesome. Manju, thank you so much.
Thank you.